Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Crunchwood Girl and this is the chair build part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, I highly recommend you go watch it. It's out on my channel and it will get you up to speed of where we were. So in the previous video we did get the back legs, the front legs, the seat all shaped and put together. So we're going to be starting on the splats. The splats are the part that your back leans against. And as you can see, I'm just rough cutting them out on the bandsaw. I'll then go to the spindle to shape them both sides. Again, you don't need to use a spindle moulder if you don't have one. You could use a router or you could simply just do it off the bandsaw and do it with hand tools and get the shape you desire. So as you can see here, I've marked them out to the shape that I'd like, and the top are all staggered lengths, and that's to match in with the headrest I've done because it dips in the middle. And to do this, I'm just going to cut them on the cross cut, or you could use anything. You could use a handsaw if you'd like. And then I'm just roughing it out on the bandsaw, and then I'm going to head to the sander to neaten it up. As you can see on the edge of my sander, it has a round, and that's the round I use to create it flowing back into the middle of the splat. So next we're going to be using the Veritas dowel taper cutter, and essentially that is just a big pencil sharpener, and that's exactly how you use it. And this will create the perfect round for fitting into the holes that I drilled previously in the headrest and in the seat. And once you have your round, you'll then just shave it in with a spoke shave and sandpaper till it flows into that dowel. And it's all just handwork from here. So I was really happy with how the splats had turned out, so it's time to put them to the side and move back on with the chair. So this is the kind of stage we got it to in part 1. So we had our seat jointed and our legs jointed and pushed into place. Now I said it in part 1 and I'll say it again, it's so much easier to shape these legs before they're glued on. Once they're glued on, it's literally all hand tools. So if I could get away with using a machine before they were glued, I did. And so I put a big round in the spindle, and I put a round on where I knew I would need to take it off later. I'm now using a die grinder and a burr cutter, and this was to help shape the leg joints into place. Once I was at this stage, the task in hand was to get all the parts roughly shaped to be able to get them glued and screwed together. So from here I was using an angle grinder, a sanding grinder, files, spoke shades, sandpaper, anything I could to get it to the desired shape, or the rough shape. Because like I said before, it's so much easier taking it off when you can cramp it to your bench, rather than turning a chair upside down, trying to cramp a whole chair down, and trying to cut it that way. A lot of shaping later, and I thought it was best to get the back legs and the front legs screwed and glued into place. At that stage I was able to final sand those joints right down to the seat level. I then decided I'd glue the arms on as well. Yet again it was back to more shaping. At this stage my hands were really sore, but I knew I just had to keep going and it'd be really worth it, which you'll see at the end of this video. So I decided to shape the headrest in next, and once I'd had that shaped in and I was happy with it, I decided to glue the slats into place, and from that stage it was just down to the rockers and a final sand. So this is the chair done pre-oiled stage, and I was really happy with this and really excited to get that oil on to make the colour pop. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please can you hit the thumbs up, comment down below what you thought, check out my other videos, and if you could subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. It's a lot to ask, but it puts a massive smile on my face. And I'll see you next time everyone. Bye!